next show, a slideshow by Young Horizon, a homage to Mother Teresa. since her death. Yet Mother Teresa still continues to touch lives through the nuns who work at Missionaries of Charity, nuns who even today spread her message of hope, light, and love. A musical, A Little Love, tells the story of Roshni, a young adolescent on whom the power of Mother Teresa's legacy has left an indelible impression. Martiniere for girls present this musical.
Sometimes, all it takes to eclipse the darkness out of your life is a little love. And I experienced this love many years ago from a woman who has touched millions of lives around the world. A woman who is now on her way to official sainthood. And today, if I can stand here before you, it is because I once chanced upon a miracle. A miracle named Mother Teresa.
Roshni? Roshni? Where is this girl? Roshni? Oof, she takes so long to get ready. These kids these days.
Her session of the Congress was significant
Here
because
you
Dina
are.
put forward.
Your father will be back anytime soon. Will you hurry up? Sit. Irritating child. Here, finish this.
Nita?
Oh, God.
Nita? I'm home. Where's my breakfast?
You don't deserve any.
Worthless woman?
Roshni, pour your father a cup of tea.
That's all I get.
What else do you want, Rajiv? Cheese and eggs? Oatmeal? Well, maybe if you got yourself a better paying job, we could actually afford these things.
What do you think I do every day, huh? Look at you, sleeping through the night while I'm slogging away at work trying so hard to make things work.
That's what you think you do. All you ever do is waste time and money on those so-called friends of yours. You're never at home. Last week, you didn't even make the effort to go to Roshni's concert at school.
Don't you dare bring that up
I
again.
will dare, Rajiv. Of course I will. You're never there when we need you. And you simply don't earn enough. Roshni is going to college in a year. How on earth are we going to pay for her? Where is the money going to come from?
This is the child you want to send to college. She can't pour me a decent cup of tea. What makes you think she'll go to college?
Stop shouting at her, will you? You're making her cry.
I don't see why she shouldn't. You're getting nowhere in life. Do you hear me? Nowhere.
Just stop it, Rajiv. I am so fed up of seeing you like this every morning. So fed up of the things you say to Roshni and me. God knows I am so fed up of you. Why don't you just do us a favor and leave?
Ma, no.
Stay out of this, Roshni.
Yes, go to school. Useless character. Please don't fight. Bye, Ma. Bye, Papa. Go to hell.
Child, if there's something troubling you, we can try to help.
No, you don't need to. I'm fine. Really.
If you need to talk,
Please. Just go away.
you could reach us at this address. We'd love to help you. God bless you, child. I'm Sister Maria, if you need to talk.
Suddenly, it's starting to feel like my world is crashing before my eyes. The day seems so much darker. This place feels so much colder. And I don't know if I can carry on. Why is my family being torn apart before my eyes? Where is the love? Where is the peace? Where is the hope? I so badly So Papa's hardly ever at home. He spends the night at office, and when he returns home in the morning, he and Mama both start fighting. This happens every day.
I'm sorry about that, Roshni.
There are so many things I want to talk to them about, but they just don't listen. It seems as if they don't care. My life is the worst.
Do you really think so? Mira here was only 2 years old when we found her. Her parents had left her at night and she was alone in the dark, crying for hours before one of the nuns went and picked her up. Can you imagine what she must have gone through?
But she looks so happy.
And Josephine, she's 9. When she was small, she was very energetic. She'd run around the whole place and we'd get so tired chasing her. She was so adorable. Then, when she was 3, we found her a set of parents, Italians. We were so happy for her, Roshni. Until one day, 3 months before she could leave for Rome, she had a seizure. And then, she became like this.
She can't see, can she?
But here's the funny thing, Roshni. Although she can't see you, she smiles. And it's the brightest, most beautiful smile I've ever seen.
But I don't understand, sister. If the children here have had such sad lives, then why are they so happy? It doesn't make sense.
I've thought the same thing myself. And I've come to realize that nothing in this world makes sense except love.
Love. But sister, I don't think there's anything I could ever do to help my parents.
I felt the same way when I first came here 20 years ago. I was so overwhelmed. I asked Mother Teresa, what can I possibly do to help all these children? Do you know what she said to me? Start with the child nearest you.
much, sister. Thank you so, so much. I had never met Mother Teresa. Not once. But she saved me and my family in ways words cannot describe. Her philosophy was simple: to spread love one life at a time. She believed in the magic of light, the power of love, and the absolute indestructibility of hope. And today, it is that same hope that I bring to you. The hope of a 16-year-old girl whose life crumbled before her. The hope of her father who longed to be freed from the shackles of despondency. The hope of her mother who was this close to giving up on her family but still searched for a reason to hold on. I stand here representing the millions of people around the world, people plunged into darkness, people who long to see light. And I realize that this world is a dark, miserable place where nothing ever seems to make sense. But then again, as someone once told me, nothing in this world makes sense except love. Nothing in this world makes sense except love. Love is what I felt when I walked into Shishu Bhavan that day. It is what I felt when I knelt before Mother's picture there. Mother believed in the power of love, in the power of a single light, 100 smiles, 1,000 hearts, and 1,000,000 lives. And today, although it has been 19 years since her death, Mother still continues to touch lives through her organization and through the people whom she has blessed. Mother Teresa left behind a legacy of love, one that you and I must carry on. And before I say bye to you today, let me tell you what Mother Teresa once told a journalist who asked her, "Mother, what is your formula for world peace?" The little saint looked up, smiled her warm smile, and said, "Young man, go home and love your family. Friends, go home and love your family." Single light today, could mean 1,000,000 lights tomorrow. Brighter skies in somebody's eyes. A single smile of hope can light the fire of soul. Endless nights sing light of day. lights tomorrow, brightest skies in somebody's life. A single smile of hope can light the fire of soul. Endless nights sing the light of day. A single light today could mean a million lights tomorrow.
Thank you, Martiniere for girls. Excellent performance. And once again, it is only Martiniere which can present such a beautiful fairy tale, a modern day fairy tale. When we were children, we were told Roop Katha. That means a symbolic narration. This is what modern day fairy tale is like.
It is my great pleasure to invite Mr. Shamul Datto, former governor of Nagaland, to pay tributes to Mother Teresa. Mr. Shamul Datto, sir. I now request Mr. Datto to say a few words.
Mr. Saurabh Mukherjee, students and teachers of Young Horizons School, eminent people in the audience, ladies and gentlemen. I really feel humbled and honored, but at the same time terribly overawed by the very solemnity of the occasion when we celebrate or join the celebration, worldwide celebration of canonization of our mother, Mother Teresa, as a saint in the Vatican today by the Pope, which not only reminds us of what a life the lady led to leave behind a shining example what humanity is all about. As a member of the city of Kolkata, I feel very elevated because Kolkata stands out as a Ran Bhumi and Karma Bhumi of Mother Teresa. It is this city which she chose by the divine Spirit of God to come all the way from Albania via Ireland to dedicate herself to the service of mankind. That perhaps casts a special spell of responsibility on the city of Kolkata to ask and inquire within each one of our conscience as to whether we have been able to live up to the lofty values she has left behind. Mother Teresa was nothing but an embodiment of compassion and empathy. And when we scan through the finer prints of her life, we realize that her life was dedicated to the welfare of others, rising above self. And that is what is known as altruism, unalloyed altruism to live for others, unalloyed altruism to serve one's life or dedicate one's life to the cause of society. It is Mother Teresa who brought cheers of smile and happiness in the lives of millions of people she touched. Her life was nothing but personification of disarming simplicity, humility, and service. Today's celebration is not a celebration of a particular faith or a community. It is the celebration which is by all. It's a global celebration. Mother Teresa and her sainthood has brought all of us together here to rededicate ourselves to what the Lady has left behind. Long before her sainthood, Mother Teresa has been lodged in our mind, heart, and soul and conscience as the savior, the protector, and the recluse of solace. In a world of today, which is torn by strife, turmoil, venom, bitterness, and violence, the relevance of the life led by Mother Teresa has all the greater relevance than ever before. This life, which is nothing but embodiment of coexistence, life of altruism. And I sincerely believe that if you have been able to practice altruism, you create a kind of human bonding which paves the way for peaceful coexistence. Today's celebration is a form we have been able to adhere to, or normally we like to adhere to. But we have to rise and go beyond celebration by trying to practice what she practiced as a kind of message to mankind. With this hope, I join you by saying, long live Mother Teresa, long live the saint to guide us in our journey of life wherever we are. God bless. Thank you.